What's up, good people? How y'all doing? Y'all doing well? Hey, welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. I am he. If you're new to the page, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Make sure you hit all three. And on that notification bell, make sure you check all right? Never falls for spam in the comments. I will never ask you to send money or crypto anywhere. Talk about a WhatsApp. None of that. Don't do it on my page. Don't do it on anybody's page. It's scam. All right. And final, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock or a crypto. Right. I'm going to come right to camera 2. Let me talk to y'all. So there's been a lot of discussion on, is the bear market over? And I've seen this before in, all of my years in trading. I've seen this before where we have a few green days and everybody think the coast is clear. We can have a run up, right? So all we can do is speculate on what's going to happen, all right? Hey, let's do a mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Hey, where y'all from? Everybody in the house? What's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, good people? What's up? Foster, hey. Charles Mills, how you doing? Yep. Can only dump so much. That's right. It can only dump so much. You're right. You're right. 50% down already. Yep. Taking advantage of these opportunities. Yep. Hey, I'm going to keep this one short. That's a good question. Everything is red. Let's go and let's discuss this because we need to know what is really going on with this market. What's really going on? Hey, could everybody do me a favor? Go ahead and hit that like button if you don't mind. Just take your finger right now. I'll wait. Hit the like button. Thank you. It helps the page out. It really does. It helps YouTube to suggest me to other people. All right. Let's talk about what's going on with this market. A lot of you may see, the market flat, even green, like the Dow, S&P, but your individual stock are just red. What's going on with that? Right. And so you're going to see some YouTubers or some personality saying that we're definitely heading to, rocky waters, right? Bear market. Some people are saying it's over. It's going to be all green. And the fact of the matter is none of the two know for sure what's going on. All we can do is speculate. Now, we do know that Jerome Powell, Fed chair, he likes the rubber band effect. He will stretch that rubber band far, meaning when it's time for him to be middle of the road, he'll be dovish, right? And then when it needs to go the other way, he'll be hawkish and he'll overextend. So he'll tell you, hey, we got 7 rate hikes coming, right? Knowing that he's not going to do it 7 times. I don't believe that he's going to raise these hikes up 7 times. For those of you that didn't see this video, I want you to watch this video because I believe that this is what's really going on.
In the meantime, Fed watchers have been raising their outlook for Fed tightening, forecasting as many as 5 rate hikes for this year. But some new survey data says cooler heads may prevail. Steve Leisman joins us right now with more, and this is the raging debate that's probably driving the markets right now, Steve.
Yeah, and here's another entry in it, our CNBC Flash Fed survey, Becky. We did it after the Fed meeting to see if the outlook of our respondents changed. Finds they're not as hawkish on rates as market pricing for 5 or more rates, but they are hawkish in another area. We'll get to that in a second. First, among the 38 respondents, the average looks for 3.7 hikes this year. What's that tell you? It shows that 3 hikes are built in, and they're debating a 4th, not a 5th, 6th, or 7th. The average fund rate seen at just 1% this year. Next year, another 3 hikes are built in, with the funds rate rising to 1.8%. Only one respondent sees 5 hikes, and there's little support for a 50 basis point rate hike in March. Douglas Gordon, managing director at Russell Investments, says, while we think that the FOMC's hawkish pivot will sustain hiking through the first half of 2022, We also anticipate that this policy action and its efficacy relative to inflation will allow for a softening of the hawkish stance towards the end and into 2023, towards year end, that is. The outlook for inflation, now running at 7% year over year, is for a decline to 4.2% this year, 2.9 by end of 2023. So the more dovish outlook on rates comes, at least in part, with a belief inflation will come down. But there's another reason. Respondents are looking for more balance sheet runoff than the prior survey. Take a look here. The average looks for the balance sheet to begin running off in July, which was the same, and a total $460 billion this year, up from $380 in the forecast before the meeting. That grows to $930 billion next year, up from $860, and $2.5 trillion in total runoff over 2 years and 8 months. By the way, that total is also lower. It had been 2.8 in the prior survey. Okay. The Fed may eventually prove the more hawkish view on rates to be correct, but it's also possible the Fed will do somewhat less on rate hikes and a bit more on the balance sheet. That's going to determine whether inflation, it will all be determined by whether inflation comes down. So, Becky, the story here is they're leaning more on the balance sheet. And I think you heard that maybe from Esther George yesterday from Kansas City, who wants that course of action.
All right. So a lot of people think that we're going to have 7 rate hikes. I don't believe we're going to have 7 rate hikes. I believe that it may be 3. OK, a lot of people think that we had a couple of green days. Remember, I told you guys we're going to have some green days and it's going to look like the coast is clear. Now, remember, I gotta say this again. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell stock or crypto. You got to do your own due diligence. I'm going to tell you what Larry is doing. So last night, I bought some of that Google. Remember, I bought some last night and I sold it last night. I took $500 and ran with it because if we weren't going into a bear market, I would have just held until the stock split and I would have been good, right? Tesla did it when they did their stock split. Apple did it when they did their stock split. And I made money on both of them and I just held them. But in this season, you're going to be getting a lot of fake outs. You're going to see dead cat bounces. You're just going to, and for those that think that it's coast clear, I disagree with you. What do you guys, you tell me what you guys think. I think that it's still about, what about that haircut? Man, why y'all, I'm trying to bring y'all some, he told us what about the haircut? What's up, Canada in the house? Hey, if you're from another country, hey, let me know where you're from. But listen, I'm suggesting, or I'm saying for me personally, I'm not going all in. I'm not. Now, I'm doing the $5 a day and I'm waiting till Friday because when the market is skittish like this, there's generally a slight sell-off on Fridays. Barring last Friday, there's a slight sell-off on Fridays, okay? And so I'm going to do my $5 a day for this week. I'm just buying, 5 times 7 per stock on Friday. But the other 31 $5 a days from January, I'm holding that. And I'm going to put that in when we see another dip, when the Dow goes down 300, 400, 500 points. That's when I'm going to put all of that in. And for my regular plays, that's how I'm playing this market. Okay. If the coast is clear and we do go on a bull run, good. That's good for everybody. But I would rather err on the side of caution. That's me, because I'm not trying to be catching all these falling knives. And for me, I've been here before. I was here in 2008 when the president said the banks are too big to fail. I was sitting on a desk just like this upstairs in my office, and I went click. I bought Citibank. I went click. I bought Ford, right? Like for $3.50, and one was like $4.90. And I held them. And they went down a little lower and they turned around and came back. So what I'm saying to you is don't try to time the market and catch it right at the bottom. You're not going to do it. You can listen to all of the, the pundits on TV, on YouTube, or whatever. And it's going to cause some of you guys to just go all in, right? And then when it comes down lower, you're going to be going, I'm out of powder. Okay. So that's not what we're going to do, right? We're going to be smart, and we are going to, it's okay to buy the dips, but don't run out of powder, meaning don't spend all of your money on one dip. So for me right now, I'm still going to DCA, and then I'm going to buy some of the dips. Now, I will tell you that I'm spending more money in crypto right now than the stock market. And I got to caution you, crypto is more volatile than the stock market, but crypto will have bigger and faster run-ups than the stock market at this point. So I'm still going to DCA into the Fed, start dropping some of these rate hikes. And yes, the market is pricing in some of this stuff. All right. So I just wanted to find out what you guys think. I saw 2 other YouTubers, and one was saying coast is clear. We're finna go on a 6-month bull run. And then you go to the next one. He's saying it's not over. And I'm telling you guys, we got more volatility coming. Okay. And so I just want you to plan accordingly. Now, if you think we are clear because we had a couple of green days, you go ahead and do what's best for you. All right. I hope you make money, player. But I'm just telling you, listen, if you're new, don't worry about timing the market at the bottom. Don't try to do that. Just try to buy while we're in this bear market. Well, while everything is low. And just remember this. If you are looking to get back in a stock that's 50% down, maybe that stock real evaluation should have been minus 25%. So don't think it's going to go back to the high if the PE, the multiple was high. I will also tell you guys that stock with high multiples are the ones that are going to continue to get a spanking. So before you buy into anything, check the multiple. If it has a high multiple, then those are the stock that are going to continue to get beat down. All right. And so what's happening is, just think of it like this, good people. Just think about these rappers driving around in these rented cars, right? And they only really making $50,000 a year, and they want you to think they making $1 million a year, right? Eventually they get called to the carpet. Eventually, the car dealer is going to say, hey, give us our car you're renting back. Okay. Give us our house you're renting back. Eventually you're being pulled on the carpet. That's what some of these high evaluation stock are going. Actually, I think they all are going to go through that right now. It's going to be the great shakedown. All right. So just know that when you're buying and picking your stock, there's money to be made. Options. Those of you that know hot option plays, short-term options, that's cool. Or if you're looking at reopening stock, then you can do some long-term options. But those are like day traders. You can make money. So I look for the ones that's beat down, right? So the stock that get beat down the most, those are the ones that I look at. Now, Facebook is tanking. Maybe you need to start looking at Facebook right now, long term. So I look at the stock that are getting beat down, the ones that get oversold. I'm not saying it's in oversold territory right now, but I'm saying look for those, because those are where the opportunities lie. All right. Hey, I got a few minutes for a few questions. What we got? Facebook stock. I just talked about it. Yep. What about Mana and ADA? I'm buying Mana. I'm buying Mana right now. I keep buying it. And as a matter of fact, I keep buying more crypto than I am stock. And that's what I see right now. I try to make the right moves at the right time. Let me pull this up right quick. What's up, KC? KDA. I don't know what KDA is. Okay, Mana. So Mana right now, yeah, I'm buying Mana. I've been buying Solano under $90. It's $100 now. And yeah, Mana's going to be good. You're going to look at Mana, XRP. Hey, the jury's still out, literally. Mana, XRP, I'm holding XRP. You can sell your XRP if you want to. It's going to be a bad move for you. Because when this court case is over, they probably smack them with a fine. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be a waste of time. And XRP, because it's been held back so long, it's just going to take off. All right? Thoughts on crypto? Listen, I'm going to tell you something about crypto and these regulations. Crypto's going to get regulated. I heard a Republican governor talking about crypto this morning. Senators and governors, they have it in their portfolios. Banks are getting into crypto-backed loans. Major banks. It's going to get regulated, and it's actually going to be good for crypto long term, because once it gets regulated and banks start adding it, all of the banks started adding it to their portfolios or their balance sheets, then they're going to start to suggest it to their clients, which is going to make the price of crypto go higher, right? Don't sleep on DOT. That's right. DOT is a good one. You're right. You can buy XRP on KuCoin. I know that. You can buy it on KuCoin. Yep. Luna, SHIB. I was looking at SHIB last night. Actually, I got a buy order on SHIB, some more SHIB at 2 quad 0 2000. I'm gonna start nibbling right there, just getting a little of SHIB right there. Yep. And then if it comes down lower to the 19s or the 17s, then I'm buying more SHIB there. Right? Luna's good. Yep. What else we got? How about when stocks are oversold? That's what we want. That's Pablo. That's when you want to buy it, when it's oversold. Okay? And just be patient. Don't worry about it if it goes a little lower. It's temporary, right? I believe that the end of this year, Q4, is going to be the payoff. That's what I believe. All right? What else we got? What about thrift store stocks? Yes. Yeah. Those are, I have some, and those generally make money in times like this. Dollar Tree, all of these dollar stores, they make money in times like this. Yep. What else? What we got? Sand. Yep. Sand is a good one. Mana and Sand. The metaverse, you're talking about from $14 to $30 trillion over the next 10 years. I'm on Sand. My YouTube my YouTube brother Stockmo put me on Sand. I put him on Mana. He put me on Sand. That's how we roll. That's my brother. So don't ever come over here trying to be negative about my YouTube brothers. It ain't gonna stand. All right, let's go. Take off right now, ground levels before it takes off. Okay. What else we got? Matic. Yep. Buying more Matic. NFTs. The Matic are starting to be built on the Matic platform. Matic has actually performed extremely well for me. And I still have all of my Matic. I have not sold any of my Matic since day one. Yep, keeping all my Matic. Gala's another one. That's part of my portfolio. I'm not selling my Gala. I'm adding to my positions. Yep. AVAX, I'm not. How do you know if a stock's oversold? Listen, I want you to Google that. Because you can look at it and tell if it's oversold. You can chart it and tell if it's oversold by the RSI, right? I can't explain it, but I want you to Google that and you'll see. You can chart and see, right? Hey Anna, holla. You set up your dollar cost average, averaging on Webull. It's more difficult on Webull, to be honest with you. to set up the dollar cost average.
In the meantime,
it's
Fed
much
watchers have
easier
been
to
raising
do
their
it with
outlook for
Fidelity,
Fed tightening, forecasting
with the dollar cost average, because we will give you percentages, and Fidelity gives you the actual dollar amount. So I would do that with Fidelity. What about FT? Don't know about that. PayPal. Now, here, where's that at? Now, I'm going to tell you, PayPal tanked, right? I have PayPal, but I'm telling you, PayPal has a high multiple. I started to buy more PayPal because I believe it was an overreaction, right? But when you look at the multiple, it's high, okay? If PayPal continues to drop a little more, then I'm actually going to buy more PayPal. Now, you can buy PayPal right now if you're going to hold PayPal for 3 to 5 years. You're going to make money. I believe if you buy PayPal right now, you'll be making money by next year. PayPal is fintech. It's a long-term play for me, right? What if they don't raise the rates? Okay. What if they don't raise rates and let inflation run? They can't. That's the Fed's job, is to control inflation. That's his job. As a matter of fact, his job is to be reactive, and that's his job. So the Fed will raise rates. There's some rates coming. Rate hikes are coming. That is a fact, right? So I know somebody said that, one of these guys said he's not going to raise rates at all. Okay, let's see how that goes for you. Cardano, ADA, man, ADA is just like waiting on the rest of the market. So ADA was already on a downcline, as we know. Then we head into this market, which is keeping ADA down. So if you got some staying power, I would just buy more of ADA. And there are some stock I would say don't buy more, sell it. ADA's not one of them. ADA is the one that I'm holding mine. That's what I can say about ADA. We know that Charles, he talks a lot. He moves slow, but he built a solid platform. And ADA's going to be one of those that just takes off, right? Let me see. SoFi. Okay, let's go with Ford first. Ford. Ford is the one, actually it's been 6 months now. I buy 3 shares of Ford every day. Ford is going to be number 2 in the EV lineup behind Tesla, right? They already have the infrastructure. They're putting a lot of money, billions of dollars behind electrification. The number 1 selling vehicle, not truck, is the F-150 Ford, and now they have an electric version of that coming out. So Ford, yes. Yep, not talking about Saitama. Sorry. All right. Electric buses. Yep, they're coming. Electric buses are coming. Any thoughts on, hold on. Wow, they coming in. Algo is good. They're coming in really fast, good people. BINGO, I talked about that yesterday. Pull up a chart at least 6 to 9 months, see what it's done, establish a pattern, right? Try to get it on the downtrend and sell it on the uptrend. BINGO for me is not a long term. It's a swoop in, get your money, get out, right? Polyswap, I don't know. Nope, not talking about Saitama. I'm sorry. Sorry, not talking about Saitama. Yep. Doge lines. I don't have anything negative or positive to say about Dogeline. I'm just not in it, so I can't. Volta, tell you right now, I told you this before, it came true. Volta is going to go up 100% from where it is right now. Pull up a 6-month chart. For those of you that was with me when I bought it, and then we sold it at 100% profit in a short period of time, soon as they passed the infrastructure bill, those are all of the EVs have gotten beaten down in this market. They will be up, right? So if you just pull up Volta for this year to date, pull up a chart year to date for Volta, see where the low is and see if you can catch it for that price. As a matter of fact, put in a buy for that price. Then you can't lose. Okay? Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Let's pull up. Volta, what's happening? I tried to pull it up, good people. It's not cooperating with me. All right, what we got? These are all going to be good. V-Chain is going to be good. Stellar is going to be good. Those are all good. Meta correcting. Yep. Gaming. You know, I've been hearing about this one. I haven't really studied it, so I can't. But I am going to check it out. Yep. Hey, thanks for your super chats, good people. I really appreciate it. I have a specific thing that I'm doing with the super chats. Okay, I cover Shiba. I have a specific thing I'm doing with the super chats. I don't care if it's $1.99. I got a specific thing that I'm doing with it. Lucid Motors is going to be a good long-term play, but Lucid has a ways to come down. Lucid ran up too much too quick. I've actually been in a Lucid car, but it ran up too much too quick. It's going to pull back. Wait for it to come to you. Yep. Crow is long-term. I got it. Listen, Palantir is going to be a moneymaker. Now, you could do two things. Like for me, for those of you that love to swing trade, I suggest you click my Webull link below. So Palantir is one that I have some shares in I'm holding portfolio that I'm not thinking about trading those stock for 10 years. But I also did some swing trading in Palantir with my Webull, okay? And for those of you that did not see what happened this week, when was most of these earnings reports? After the bell closed. How did I make money on Google last night? After the bell closes, okay? So now if you want to get in, make some money and get out, okay? I mean, make like $500 an hour while I was out just running errands. That you need a platform like Webull that allows you to trade before the market opens and after the market closes. So click my link below, help the page out, but help yourself out more than anything. And I came on live yesterday and told you guys I was buying Google. All right. Long term. I can almost say yes. Facebook is crashing. Yes, but yep, QQQ. There you go. Yes, long term. Yep, Matterport. I know Matterport is really hot right now. I'm just not in it, so I don't know. But I do have a Dogecoin. I sold all my Dogecoin and rolled it over in the SHIB. There we go. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm not hating on Doge, okay? I just don't like one person controlling a coin. Just one person can do a crazy tweet and it controls. I got into Doge. You guys watch me, that's been with me for a while. We made like 75%. We got in, got our money and got out, right? Oh, wait. Decentraland. Yep. Absolutely. I am just buying. Yep. And I'm not thinking about selling. And I'm not worrying about a little volatility because that's what crypto does. That's just like a Tuesday for man. Okay, bro, what you want me to say about Saitama? I'm not covering it. It's there's a lot of people covering it. I'm just not. I just didn't like their rollout. I just didn't. There's things that I don't like about it, and I hope and pray that you guys make money from it. I just don't cover it, so I don't want to say anything negative or positive about it because I just don't know. So, NNDM, I'm gonna wait probably the next year before I get back into NNDM because they were having share offerings like once a month, And it just got on my nerves. And every time they have a share offering, the price of it went back down. I'll just buy it in one of the ARC funds. I'll just get the ARC fund and let them deal with it. Okay. I think you mean Lucid Group. Yep. That's a yes, sir. That's a yes, Francisco. SoFi is going to be a moneymaker. Long term. SoFi is going to be a moneymaker. So go out. Like I keep saying, go out at least 3 months and see where, actually you can go out in the last 30 days and see where the bottom was. And then look at it. And then don't look at where the price of it is right now. Look at where the bottom was. And let's be smart during this bear market. Let's at least buy it at the bottom that we've seen so far. Don't chase it. Don't chase anything right now in this bear market because there's going to be lower lows, good people. I'm trying to save you some money, right? And if you think that we're in a bull market and the bear market is over, then you do you. I'm telling you that I don't believe that we've seen the worst of it, okay? And I'd rather stand alone and come out here and tell you guys the truth so we can make more money, okay? All right. One more. Crow predictions. It's going to pop the all-time highs of before. Crow is spending a lot of money. Let's see here. Crow is spending a lot of money. Why is my thing acting up crazy here? And I would look at the all-time highs of Crow, and it's going to blow past the all-time highs. So all you need is patience. You know, like Warren Buffett says, all you need is temperament. Just buy it like I did. I have Crow, and I bought my first Crow at 13 cents. Okay, crypto.com. So I'm good. Yep. And PayPal, I'm telling you, will be Apple is a great stock. Charge point. Okay, charge point. Here's what I'm going to tell everybody that has charge point. What I did with my charge point, okay? And reality income. Here's what I did with my charge point. I sold half of my charge point and I put half in Volta and half in EVgo, right? And then when I told you guys it was time to do profit taking, I sold it. Right? And I remember I told you guys, hey, it's time to do profit taking, and we sold it, right? Now I'm looking to get back in to ChargePoint. I believe we'll probably get ChargePoint again at 10 bucks, 11 bucks. But I'm not putting the same amount of money back into ChargePoint that I had. Again, I'm taking half of that and I'm splitting it between Volta, VLTA, and EVgo, EVGO. And I believe that EVgo is going to outperform them all. That's what I believe. All right. PayPal. What were you saying about PayPal? Start looking for a good opportunity to get PayPal long term. PayPal is going to be a good long term stock. Right now, the valuation is too high. Okay. And so it's coming down. I think it's like 30 on the PE is like 30 on PayPal. And just let it come down a little more and then start to dollar cost average, start buying some long term, right? Rivian, I didn't get the IPO. It ran up too high. And now look at it. It's coming to us. I'm going to continue to let it come to us, right? Yep. There you go. There you go. You see EVGos everywhere now. I see Voltas and I see EVGos everywhere. AMD here. AMD is another one. Listen, if you're in the metaverse, two companies that the metaverse needs, AMD and NVIDIA. They make the 3D cards for the 3D processing, right? So that's why AMD and NVIDIA are two long-term good stock that are just going to grow. It doesn't matter what's happening right now. That's temporary, okay? Charge point good in 4 years. Absolutely. No, I'm going to tell you right now. ChargePoint, remember, you circle this day. ChargePoint in 4 years will be a 4-bagger. It'll be up 400% in 4 years. At 2025, ChargePoint will be a 5-bagger. I know that sounds bold, but I'm telling you, ChargePoint in 4 years, because remember, 7.5%, $7.5 billion of the infrastructure bill that got passed is for EV charging stations. How many do we need in America? 500,000 in America alone, charging stations that we need. No one company can fulfill a contract that big. So I believe by 2025, ChargePoint will be a 5-bagger. You will be up 500%. That is my 400 to 500%. That's my prediction. Yep. Tezos is another good one. Yep. I have Tezos in my portfolio and I'm just adding. All right. Hey, good people. I just wanted to discuss that. I don't want to be on here too long and bore you guys. Hey, I love each and every one of you guys. Make sure you check out all of the links below. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, if you cannot trade after the bell, you're missing a lot of money. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, I don't want you doing that all of the time. I want you to know the stock, study the stock, but I'm telling you, some of these earnings reports that knock it out of the park and you see that the stock is running, you literally could buy it and then turn around and sell it. You could sell it before opening bell of the next trading session, okay? And so download my link below, download the Webull, deposit $1. They're going to give you some free stock worth up to $3,300. Hey, I love you guys. Can I get a love you out there, man? I know I signed off with that before. Can I get a love you? Yep. Spam, I love you. Yep. There was some spam, I love yous. You right, Jose. That's crazy, man. Yep. I love you, bro. Love you, Jose. Hey, I love you. Yep. Pastor Joel, Volta, in 5 years, Volta's going to be, I'm telling you, Pastor Joel, I took and made 100% in 1 month in Volta in front of the family, right, fam? It's going to do it again. So Volta is going to be another 400%. These are just buy them at the bottom and just hold them. Don't even worry about the volatility. All right. Hey, I love you too. Hey, love you too. Love you, Lisa. Blessings, Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo. Yep. Hey, I love you guys. Hey, for those of you that are going through some difficult times with this, downward economy and all of the negativity that's going on, I have another page called Larry Jones TV. Okay, it's in my bio. Click the link if you want to hear some positive. Now, we don't talk about stocks over there, but it's so many positive messages that are over there. So for those of you that are struggling, you just need a little lift me up, and it's some great information over there. Click the link that says Larry Jones TV, okay? And you're going to see an intro like this. I love each and every one of you guys. I'm going to sign off with this intro. Peace. What's up, good people?